for Hume City. Always love watching Theo Markellis. He's been with Hume City now for a few seasons. Former A-League product. Just see where he's going to send his ball. Looks like he's going to pass off to Hewitt, but he's going to go inside the 18-yard box. He's done fantastically there, but to see a blue there, and for the short time, Oakleigh can get it out, but it's going to be a throw-in to Hume City. It'll be Ochieng to take that throw-in. And Adam, if you're Mark Ochieng right now, would you throw it deep into the 18-yard box and try and find a red jumper, or would you go the route he's done right now and hands it off to Lazaridis?
Yeah, I never really took the throw-ins in my day.
Oh,
so.
fair enough. You're not a throw-in specialist?
No, not at all.
What position did you play when you were playing football back in the day?
I played the number 6 role, defensive midfielder.
Hewitt to Ochieng, back to Hewitt. And Hume City again, attacking again. And this is the one thing that Hume City always do good. They love to attack early in games like this. Good through ball there. From Bowler, couldn't do so. He's going to get his own ball back here. And they're going to pass back here. Hume City are, and it's going to go to Wilson. Now they're going to go to the right-hand side of the field. There's Hewitt to Ochieng. He couldn't find his running mate in Lazaridis there, and it's been cut off there by Govan. And again, Hume City get the ball back. And it looks like the Oakleigh are just being too pedestrian when it comes to through balls at the moment. They're not taking as much time as what Hume City are they, Adam?
Well, Hume City is a very explosive squad, and as the game goes further on, they lose that explosivity in the match. So I think they're just trying to sit back and soak up a bit of the pressure from Hume City, try to work against Hume City's their favourite thing to do, which is counter-attack. So they're sitting back and they're waiting for their opportunities, and further on in the game, they will push up and try to get that goal.
Bowler over to Sweet. Was thinking Harris, not going to do so. He's going to try and get through the last 2 defenders there. Bowler, good lob there. And yet Oakleigh, for the short time, can get out again. And it's been all attacking for the red shirts known as Hume City so far. Oakleigh failing to do so too much in regards to attacking prowess. Playing more of a defensive role, and Lazaridis' ball goes far right. Still 0-0 here between Hume City and Oakleigh Cannons.
It's definitely a big loss, losing the likes of James Brown and George Howard here in Hume City. Both of them not playing today due to injuries they sustained in the match against Altona. So interesting how they're going to go out and try to change up their game plan here. They seem to be trying to play possession-based football, and they're looking pretty exciting here. They look like they're getting a foothold into the game. Oakleigh haven't got that quite yet.
Hume City also knocked out Bentley Greens, and George Howard, as you spoke about, who's not playing tonight, he scored a brace for Hume City to get them through to round 7 of the FFA Cup, or the quarterfinals of the Doherty Cup, and he'll be a big loss for Hume City tonight as well. How would you rate Chris Taylor's first season in charge of the Oakleigh Cannons, Adim?
Well, looking at their points, they're not in the best position. They're down the bottom end of the table, and yeah, they haven't been playing the exact type of football that he wants, but he's really pulling together a couple of results, and especially against the likes of Dandenong Thunder last week. He's getting these boys going. He's getting them on the same wavelength, and he's getting them in a position to potentially go for finals.
Pavlu tried to find the extra man, couldn't do so, and again Hume City will attack. It's not a bad night outside either, which is really good. It's very balmy, very windy from where we are. You can feel the wind from where we are right now as Bowler through midfield. He's going to try and find a loose man in Ochieng. He can do so. Can Ochieng keep the ball, and he can for the short time. Meets the corner flag, and nothing else, and Oakleigh Cannons again can get out of defense. Quick one. Drop to the ground there was Harry White. And we could see now an opportunity here for Hume City, and it's through Harris. Youngster in this Hume City outfit. Ball was sweet. Great lob in. Last touch there from Pavlu, and Matthews now can get it out of dodge for the time being. Ball with Bauer to Lazaridis. Back Bauer. Good challenge from both Green and Bauer in that instance.
It's a real tense game. Both teams aren't really giving up anything. Oakleigh are sitting back and soaking up a little bit of the pressure, but as soon as Hume City get into specific zones on the field, then Oakleigh Cannons are so quick to go out and put these challenges like we just saw then.
Beautiful stuff there from Matty Green. Balls with Fashini to Pavlu. He's going to find a man wide, and it'll be a corner to Oakleigh.
Pavlu's such a calm and composed player in that midfield, and he's able to just pick out passes. Whenever he gets on the ball, he's very, very intelligent in the way he measures his passes. And in that case, we saw a great through ball just in reach. Well, Ochang cut it out there. Great work of defending. But Pavlu definitely one to watch in this match.
He'll be the X factor for the Oakleigh Cannons, that's for sure, and so will Fashini. I've loved watching both men play this season for the Cannons, as Pachkowski to bring the ball in from the corner. Good ball, an opportunity there from Harry White, and left boots goes right side of the byline, and a goal kick.
Yeah, he wasn't able to steer that one on goal. It was a good effort, but having that ball so far behind your body and then being able to direct it, it'd have to be 1 in a million to hit that on target.
You think the ball was a little bit too high there for Harry White as well?
Potentially, but he's very big. That's for sure.
Let's see Michael Weir. Long kick. Broadcast side. Headed there by Harris. Matthews to bring the ball back in for Oakleigh. Good chance here for Oakleigh to attack. Great passing here from Guest. Over to Miller, back to Guest. Guest loves to go for a bit of a run. Found the head of Ochieng, and they've won a corner.
Yeah, the tide's shifting just a little bit. Not the weather, it's still freezing up here, but the tide is definitely shifting, and Oakleigh Cannons are just trying to slowly just get a couple passes together in the attacking third, just trying to get their foothold onto the game, and they're very dangerous from corners. So this is a telling moment for Hume City. They may concede on this occasion.
I'm also a fan of counting how many players end up seeing in the 18-yard box during a corner kick as well, and it looks like there's about 4 Cannons players seen in the 18-yard box, and they've got about 6 players from Hume City as well trying to defend. Pachkowski.
It was a poor delivery there. But it's very hard to judge with this wind.
Yeah, the wind's going to play a little bit of havoc over the course of the evening as well. Good sliding challenge there from Matthews, and Hume City again can use their speed and tenacity, can't do so for the short time. Pavlu cuts that off beautifully. As Adam puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide of the post, 25 yards out, and doesn't worry Weir one bit.
Joey Guest is one of the best players in this league. He's able to turn on a dime. He's a midfield maestro, and especially if he's such an addition to this Oakleigh Cannons team. In that case, we saw him. He presented a little bit, and then he was able to turn his opponent. As soon as he got in front of him, he knew exactly what he wanted to do, just wasn't able to convert on that occasion.
Still 0-0 between Hume City and Oakleigh Cannons, the first of 4 FFA Cup games this week. We've got the standalone game tonight between these two, and then tomorrow we've got 3 games. the winner of this match takes on either Altona or Moreland Zebras in the semi-finals of the Doherty Cup. And that should be an interesting clash as well. In the other two matches, then we've got the Melbourne Derby tomorrow night at Knights Stadium between the Knights and South Melbourne. And of course, Bulleen versus St Albans. As Ramazan beats Harris to it. Ball comes this way though.
See, that's where Hume City can be very dangerous. They're able to win the ball back, and then in transition, we see that if we saw from the goal against Altona City, they were able to just take chances on the 50-50. So they take chances on their players winning the ball, and they make the run before they've even won it. And that's a true testament to this team, and that's why they've scored so many goals on the counter.
Ball for Hume City, sweet. Puts that ball inside. Haven't seen Sea of Blue, but Hume City can now reset. Chang, beautifully done. Ball staying with Markellis to Hewitt. To Bauer, back to Ochang. Ball was going to Mark O'Daly, couldn't find it in the end. Joe Guess will cut it off for Oakleigh Cannons. Foul's being called. Free kick to the Cannons. Govin to take the free kick for the Cannons. He's been good this season for the Cannons, hasn't he, Dim?
He scored a goal last week. It was a really good goal. It was off a corner, and he was able to get off his marker and get a good shot on.
So White tried to go for a header there and failed to do so. Havlu. Ball sticks with him. Green. They're going to try and reverse here, and this could be dangerous territory here. Govin passing back to Honos, and Delish trying to hunt the ball down, couldn't do so in the end. Oakleigh thought it was last touch Hume City, but referees turned around and said, nope, it's going straight to Hume City, and Ocheng will be the one to throw the ball back in. Yeah,
in the first half, we're going to see Weir. If he gets a couple of those balls, Honus, my mistake. If he gets a couple of those balls and he's trying to kick it into the wind, we saw on that occasion just before, the ball just goes straight up into the air. So I think the less they play Honus, the better it's going to be, unless Honus is playing the ball on the floor.
I just want to see as well through Oakleigh Cannons if they can secure a victory here as well, because it's very hard to win at ABD Stadium if you're the away team, because they play this park so well. Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bauer. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delic. He couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matthews can sweep it up, but he's going to let the ball go over the byline. That'll be John Honos to win the ball back in.
Yeah, it was very close on that occasion. He just didn't time the perception of the ball. The ball was coming across his body, and the wind, it made a fizz in the air a little bit. And he wasn't able just to get that touch, that crucial touch. And the ABD fans are going off. They were into that one. They were excited, waiting for a goal.
This place goes nuts when Hume City score a goal. Trying to spot the instruments that they normally play as well here when they score a goal down. Unfortunately, from where I'm standing, I can't see any people with instruments, so might get you to keep a lookout on that one for me. Azarides. Good cross in. Delic. Chance there for Harris. Second chance. And Hume City will win themselves a corner, but Markellis last touch there. And another good opportunity there for Hume City going begging there, Dim.
Yeah, it was great little footwork by Lazaridis. He's able to get that ball on that left foot, and then he crosses it to that back post. And then Harris with an opportunity. It was so close. It was a great save by Honus. Great credit to him. He was able to push into an area that wasn't able to come straight back, and it's gone out for a Hume City corner.
Be Markellis to bring the ball back in as well. Still think Honus is one of the most underrated keepers in the NPL Victoria competition this season in particular. Big long header there from Matthews, and Hume City have won themselves another corner.
Yeah, he headed in the wrong direction there. Just was supposed to get it out, but I think he got a little bit of a push. And the ref's just having a word to a couple of people inside the box, a little bit of pushing and shoving and going, a bit of argy-bargy. But you can expect that in a tie that's so crucial for both teams.
Mark Ellis goes again. That ball went way high and it's gone wide, and got Honos down, and just trying to picture who that is that's down for Oakleigh. This doesn't look good. I think they might have clashed the heads there.
Yeah, it was a really bad situation, because that's when you know a ball's put in a right area, is when everybody's running at it and no one really knows if they can get to it. So they put it in such a good area that it's going to the back post. It's too far for the keeper to get, and then as they came together, the clash of the heads. Hopefully they're doing all right.
Matthews is fine. That was Tommy Matthews, and yeah, Honos is shaking it off as well.
But it was a good ball. The ball that went in was an incredible ball. Just no one on the end of it.
And the wind might play havoc as well with corners, especially to the left-hand side of us at them tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be really, really hard to judge that ball when it's in the air.
Show the veteran instincts of John Honos. He's shaking this off now. Still 0-0. Tom Matthews limping a little bit from where we are. But he's going to continue in this game. White will get through Ocheng. As you can hear the wind through our effects mic as well. It's starting to pick up a little bit, isn't it? Free kick there for Oakleigh. Cannon Scene up, set piece. That's White taking the ball in. It's the 18-yard box, and Hume City again through Harris. Couldn't find Delic. And ball now with Miller. Miller passing off to Green, to Matthews, to Fashini, White, and Matthews did not like that pass, did he?
Didn't really put it in an area that he wanted to go into, and the ball was just a little bit behind him, so he wasn't able to rescue it.
Who do you think's winning the possession battle at the moment between these sides?
Oh boy, I don't know. I really don't know. It's very tight between both of them, but I don't think it matters for Hume City. Hume City don't really base their football off possession. They're so good at the counter attack that they could sit back for 90 minutes and in the 91st minute score a goal. They're just that type of club. But it is good how I saw in the Altona match that they are still coming out. They're still trying to play that ball through the lines and still trying to play some nice football. But I think Hume City are winning that battle currently.
Sweet. Good through ball to Marco Delic. Trying to get past Ramazan as the last defender for him. He'll pass over to Sweet. Good in ball there from Sweet, but it was a sea of blue again, and Joe Guess can go for a bit of a run through midfield. He does so. Finds Fashini on the right-hand side. Almost lost his footing there. Fashini. And the win again playing a little bit of havoc because Ocheng got on the back end of that one.
Yeah, this game's really starting to open up. We see as soon as Oakleigh do an attack, we see Hume City are so eager to get on that other end of the field and try and push that ball and get forward.
Hewitt, Sweet, kept possession. Oh, very lucky that didn't go over. Did very well there, Gideon Sweet did. Daly couldn't get on the end of that. Ocheng. And again, another opportunity going begging for Hume City as John Honos directing a little bit of traffic from the back.
Yeah, this game is really starting to heat up, and we see through Sweet, he's just trying to get that ball to the back post, just trying to get a challenge in, an opportunity to get a header on goal, just to keep Oakleigh pressed back, and they're doing a good job, really. Hume City are doing a really good job in transition and able to turn it over and get down the other end.
It's good though, because Sweet's doing a fantastic job with the in-balls inside the 18-yard box. It's just he can't find someone to get on the back end of that.
Yeah, exactly. But it's their pursuit. As this will coming, the goal will come as they keep trying.
Markellis inside the box. Couldn't do so. Oakleigh with a bit of space can get out of dodge for a short time. And they're going to get the ball back. Short. They'll get the free kick there. Quick foul from Mark Ocheng. Still 0-0 in this one. Chance for Oakleigh. Ball again from Fashini, goes wide at the post.
Yeah, Joey Guest can be so dangerous in those positions. As soon as that ball gets to his feet, I think the Hume City defense is just under panic mode, and they're just wanting to get that ball out of his feet into somebody else's hands.
See Ocheng. Delic. Lazaridis. Finds Harris. Harris can't get through Matthews. Good dueling there between Harris and Matthews. Matthews winning that ball. Guest. And again, another turnover from the Oakleigh Cannons, and Hume City can reset.
Yeah, just a couple of the Oakleigh players are frustrated there. The ball just didn't eventuate. They're winning the ball back and they're trying to play through, but when it doesn't go right, they can be very frustrating in the way in soaking up this pressure.
I'll ask you a little bit later, Adam, about the other 3 games and who your picks are going to be for those 3 games tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll be honoured to answer those questions.
I did make a little bit of a mistake. I actually thought the Melbourne derby was tonight, but then South Melbourne tweeted out earlier and they said they were tomorrow night. And I thought, oh, tonight's a standalone game instead.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Hume City now can reset from the back. Just can't get my head wrapped around. There's going to be 3 FFA Cup games tomorrow night.
It's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Sweet. Silky work there from Sweet. He's going to try and get his own ball back here. And the ball has gone out, and it's going to be a very deep, deep throw in. Good chance now, Markellis. Great crossing that was. With Pachowski. Gets through Harris. Trying to get through Ocheng. Found Pavlu. With Harry White. He finds Pavlu. And Hume City again can go on the counter attack. Here's a chance. Here's still a chance now. Third time's the charm? No. But they'll get the ball back through Sweet. Giddy Sweet. He's been a bit lethal on the left flank tonight as Gideon Sweet. Hewitt. Ricocheted off a Cannons player. He'll pass it back to Gideon Sweet. Hands off to Wilson. I do want to ask you about Mark Ocheng, though, Adim. Very late signing during the mid-season. He's fitted very well, very quite comfortably into this Hume City lineup, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's a commanding presence in this team. He's able to go down that right-hand side and really pose a problem for Oakleigh Cannons. And here we see he's playing a little bit of a 1-2 here. And
good chance here now for Hume City. Ball is with Ocheng. Get through the last man is Delic. Try and cross his ball in, can't do so, and Govan can get it out. And again, as the winds plays a little bit of havoc from where we are at the moment. Not sure what the wind's like out on the pitch at the moment. Ball was sweet.
yeah, just a bad pass there for a Swede. Just looking to play that ball centrally, and Oakleigh Cannons unable to capitalise on winning the ball back there. But it's been that type of game for both teams. They're breaking at good speed, but they're not able to convert on their opportunities.
Yeah, and Joe Guest knew he couldn't keep that ball in on the side, off the sideline, and fortunately enough thought he's just going to let that ball roll. There's a good chance now for Hume City, hopefully, while the wind's picking up a little bit, to use it to their advantage a little bit. Matthew's trying to find Fashini, then failed to do so. Sweet. To Bauer. Back to Wilson, back to Bauer. Hewitt in midfield. Finds Markellis. Taking a little bit of time here, Hume City.
Yeah, they're just slowing things down, just trying to get that right opportunity. They're trying to play it around and find those little gaps in between the Oakleigh defence and really make them earn their money.
Oakleigh now on the charge. Ball finds Guest. Good ball control there. But great challenge there from Theo Markellis. And again, Hume City playing to their strengths a little bit with the counter attack. Sweet, back to Markellis. He's going to find Sweet, who's got a little bit of space on the left-hand side. Crosses that ball in. Another chance for Hume City, goes begging there, and it's the left side. And
yeah, just an interesting one there, because we saw Markellis, he was able to get past his man and then play that beautiful ball to Sweet. Sweet with a very good cross. And just the header that came out, it wasn't in the right direction. He wasn't getting around it. He wasn't able to get that ball down. But it could be considered as a chance there.
Sweet having a little bit more space. See Honos bring the ball out. Foul's being called and a free kick to Hume. Minor challenge, and Hewitt will take the free kick from midfield. Goes the short option to Bauer. Over to Markellis. Finds Sweet, back to Bauer. Good stuff there from Hume City, Lazaridis. To Bauer. That's a great ball in there. Couldn't find Markadelic in the end.
Yeah, it's a beautiful ball in there. Just looking for that back post. It seems like Hume City are trying to really push that cross from this near side all the way to that back post. that in that case it was an in-swinger rather than an out-swinger, but it wasn't able to hit the target.
Hume City with most of the attacking opportunity in this first half so far. The wind continues to pick up. It could favour Oakleigh Cannons as we head into the second half of this game. Miller's take a throw in now for Oakleigh. Good long throw. Hume with the counter attack again. This time can't find space. Thought they'd lob the ball long. Matthews going for a bit of a run. Good run there for Matthews. He's got Harris on his tail. Fends it off. Ball with Fashini. And the Cannons can reset from the back third.
Yeah, Fashini, they're showing his class. He realised there was nothing on. He made a decision to go right, and then he saw that he couldn't find an option, and then he came back, and he was applauded by his technical area.
Another long ball in from Oakleigh. Just a sea of red down in the back third. Bella finds Delic. Marco Delic can go for a bit of a run. He's going to keep running. Going to cross this ball in. Good chance, Dan!
Boy, was that close.
Oh, boy. Lazaridis almost got himself on the score sheet there early on, and that would have been great from...
Yeah, great run by Delic, and then to be able to cross that ball in for Lazaridis, just the inside of the foot flick between the legs. Wasn't able to get it on target, but boy, did it look good.
Touched the net, and unfortunately touched the wrong side of the net, though. Again, taking their chances. I guess with a long boot.
Yeah, it looked like a shot from here, but,
yeah.
but
it's a bit of a high kick, wasn't it?
The wind just held it back that much. It just shows how much of a factor it's playing in the match.
Hewitt. And you're right, Adam. The wind has picked up a little bit as well over the course of the last few minutes, and it is playing havoc on the pitch. Probably favouring Hume City more than Oakleigh. Ochieng going down there. Couldn't keep his footing.
That might be so, Michael, but what wouldn't favour Hume City is if they're hitting the balls a little bit too long. So when they're counter-attacking, if that ball's gone over the top and they're trying to get through this Oakleigh defence, if it's just hit a little bit too hard and the players, as we saw down the other end, the players aren't able to get on the end of those balls.
Matthews, good chance there, and it's on the back there for White. And Oakleigh there with an opportunity for themselves to try and get themselves on the score sheet early. Would have paid dividends for Oakleigh. Hume doing all the attacking, yet Oakleigh would be the first ones to score the goal there. White, unfortunately, couldn't keep his footing inside the 18-yard box. Long ball there from Weir. Heads out to the right-hand side of the sideline in midfield, and the Cannons can go again from the throw-in. Miller. This is White. He goes down, and chance for Oakleigh now, Adem.
Yeah, they're very dangerous from these set pieces, and they've been getting a couple. I've seen in their past matches that they do get a lot of set pieces, and maybe Joey gets to put it in, but it does look like it's going to be Peshkowski to get this one in. But Oakleigh Cannons are very dangerous in this type of situations, and they've got the height and the strength. But let's just see how the wind is going to play a factor. Is that ball going to stay in the air too long for the goalkeeper to get it, or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski, good ball in, White, and great touch there from Weir, and grabs onto that ball with ease. Wasn't bad, the set piece free kick.
Yeah, it hit White on the head, probably just where they wanted it, but it's so hard to get that head, especially going against the wind, and get enough power to get past Weir, who's a very good keeper.
Wilson. And they'll go again. Chain. Markellis. Hume City playing pedestrian football for the short time. Playing the pieces for their next set of it to attack. Hewitt to Sweet. Good ball control from Hume. Sweet. Looking like he was going to go to Harris. Didn't have enough space in the meantime. Look at the ball back. Guest couldn't get on the back end of that one. Here's a chance now for Hume City to attack again through Chain. Trying to get through two Oakleigh Cannons players there. In Green and Guest did so. Markellis with Hewitt. He'll find Bowler. And again, it'll just stay in midfield. Wilson. He's been good this season for Hume City. Ball was a bit much though for Markadelic.
Yeah, we just saw on that occasion that Hume City are being very, very patient in their build-up, and they're looking for that right opportunity. And they saw that when Wilson put his head up, he saw Delic make that run. They both made eye contact, and that ball that was hit, it was hit a little bit too hard, but they were both on the same wavelength, and I think the Hume City players all knew that that ball was going to go over the top. They just weren't able to capitalise on that instance.
Fourth official pulling up the board, 1 minute of added time. It's probably fair enough too. We haven't seen much stoppages in this first half from both sides. Matthews, Fashini. Last touch there from Sweets. Fashini can throw the ball back in, and this could be a great opportunity for Oakleigh to score very late before we hit into the sheds at half time. The referee calls the whistle, and not too much to talk about in this game so far. 0-0 at half time. Very possession heavy. Few attacking opportunities there from Hume City. Oakleigh with 2 or 3 chances of their own as well. Dan, what do you think of the first 45 minutes?
It's really interesting because both teams are still playing a little bit conservative. They're not both going out and attacking fully, but I think especially in this second half, when both teams will not want to play extra time, especially considering their fixtures coming up this week, and are going to look to win it in 90 minutes.
We'll take a break very, very shortly as well from ABD Stadium, and we'll come back and I'll be speaking to Adam as well about a few of the awards too as well, especially the man of the match, the sideline battles, as well as the aerial duels. But at half-time, it's 0-0 between Hume City and Oakleigh Cannons, round 7 of the FFA Cup. Stay with us. Good ball, an opportunity there from Harry Wide, and puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide of the post, 25 yards out. They play this park so well, Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bowler. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delic, he couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matt. Good cross in. Delig. Chance there for Harris. Second chance.
Because that's a mini HDMI. My split requires 2 normal HDMIs. I've got one.
Still 0-all in this one. Chance for Oakleigh.
So the splitter, all it does, it sends one
Bella
HDMI signal to 2
finds Delig.
so monitors, for example.
Marco Delig can go for a bit of a run.
The splitter doesn't
He's going to keep running.
HDMI.
Going to cross this ball in. Good chance then.
Or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski. Good ball in. White. And great touch there from Warner.
That's right. That's right.
Good ball. Opportunity there from Harry White and puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide off the post. 25 yards out. They play this park so well. Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bella. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delig. He couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matt. Good cross in. Delig. Chance there for Harris. Second chance. Still 0-all in this one. Chance for Oakleigh. Bella finds Delig. Marco Delig can go for a bit of a run. He's going to keep running. Going to cross this ball in. Good chance then.
Or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski. Good ball in. White. And great touch there from Warner. Good ball. Opportunity there from Harry White and puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide off the post. 25 yards out. They play this park so well. Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bella. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delig. He couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matt. Good cross in. Delig. Chance there for Harris. Second chance. Still 0-all in this one. Chance for Oakleigh. Bella finds Delig. Marco Delig can go for a bit of a run. He's going to keep running. Going to cross this ball in. Good chance then.
Or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski. Good ball in. White. And great touch there from Warner. Good ball. Opportunity there from Harry White and puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide off the post. 25 yards out. They play this park so well. Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bella. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delig. He couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matt. Good cross in. Delig. Chance there for Harris. Second chance. Still 0-all in this one. Chance for Oakleigh. Bella finds Delig. Marco Delig can go for a bit of a run. He's going to keep running. Going to cross this ball in. Good chance then.
Or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski. Good ball in. White. And great touch there from Warner. Good ball. Opportunity there from Harry White and puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide off the post. 25 yards out. They play this park so well. Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bella. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delig. He couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matt. Good cross in. Delig. Chance there for Harris. Second chance. Still 0-all in this one. Chance for Oakleigh. Bella finds Delic. Marco Delic can go for a bit of a run. He's going to keep running. Going to cross this ball in. Good chance, Dan!
Or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski. Good ball in. White. And great touch there from Warner. Good ball. An opportunity there from Harry White. And puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide off the post. 25 yards out. They play this park so well. Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bella. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delic. He couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matt. Good cross in. Oh, Delic. Chance there for Harris. Second chance. Still 0-0 in this one. Chance for Oakleigh. Bella finds Delic. Marco Delic can go for a bit of a run. He's going to keep running. Going to cross this ball in. Good chance, Dan!
Or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski. Good ball in. White. And great touch there from Warner. Good ball. An opportunity there from Harry White. And puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide off the post. 25 yards out. They play this park so well. Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bella. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delic. He couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matt. Good cross in. Oh, Delic. Chance there for Harris. Second chance. Still 0-0 in this one. Chance for Oakleigh. Bella finds Delic. Marco Delic go for a bit of a run. He's going to keep running. Going to cross this ball in. Good chance, Dan!
Or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski. Good ball in. White. And great touch there from Warner. Good ball. An opportunity there from Harry White. And puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide off the post. 25 yards out. They play this park so well. Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bella. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delic. He couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matt. Good cross in. Oh, Delic. Chance there for Harris. Second chance. Still 0-0 in this one. Chance for Oakleigh. Bella finds Delic. Marco Delic can go for a bit of a run. He's going to keep running. Going to cross this ball in. Good chance, Dan!
Or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski. Good ball in. White. And great touch there from Warner. Good ball. An opportunity there from Harry White. And puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide off the post. 25 yards out. They play this park so well. Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bella. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delic. He couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matt. Good cross in. Oh, Delic. Chance there for Harris. Second chance. Still 0-0 in this one. Chance for Oakleigh. Bella finds Delic. Marco Delic can go for a bit of a run. He's going to keep running. Going to cross this ball in. Good chance then.
Or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski. Good ball in. White. And great touch there from Warner. Good ball. An opportunity there from Harry White. And puts his hoodie on. A bit freezing now here. Joe Guest. You go for a bit of a run then. Again, shot goes wide of the post. 25 yards out. They play this park so well. Hume City doing their home pitch. Good chance now for Bala. He's going to lob this ball in. Good chance for Delic. He couldn't get there in the end. And Tommy Matt. Good cross in. Oh, Delic. Chance there for Harris. Second chance. Still 0-0 in this one. Chance for Oakleigh. Bella finds Delic. Marco Delic can go for a bit of a run. He's going to keep running. Going to cross this ball in. Good chance then.
Or is that not going to help the goalkeeper and provide a little bit of time in a good area?
Pachkowski. Good ball in. White.
It's a good day, but you know, with the way Melbourne are playing at the moment. Do you think it'll open up in the second half? Similar scoring chances? Yeah. Yeah. The scoring chances?
Welcome back to round 7 of the FFA Cup between Hume City, Oakleigh Cats. Michael Thompson with Adam Ulatash.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
Oh, beautiful time here. It's nice and cold, but I'm really excited for this. It's the second half, and it's going to be a really good match. We've got a substitution here.
We do, and it'll be Zoris to come on for Hamish Miller.
Yeah, I'm so interested to see how Hume City go out and try to counter this Oakleigh Cannons defensive sit back, this, as you would call, park the bus. But we see with the change, Oakleigh may be able to change up things and try to find a different avenue of attack.
Also, apologies as well. I've been corrected as well during the halftime break as well. There's 2 games on next Wednesday, 1 game on tomorrow night. So my apologies on that one as well as we kickstart the second half. So the Melbourne Derby is tomorrow night and the 2 other games are next Wednesday. So good luck to all the teams competing in round 7.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you, man, but...
All good. Hey, we're human sometimes. We all get these things wrong sometimes.
Yeah, happens, for sure. Everyone's human.
Absolutely. Much change for the second half for you here, Dem. Who do you think is going to favour in this one?
I think Hume City with that home crowd advantage, especially going into the wind, it's going to help them a little bit. That ball's going to stay up in the air a little bit. Maybe contest, maybe a bit more of a contest when they look to play those balls over the top and in behind.
Tenants of Hewitts. Still 0-0 here in the second half. Speaking to a few people during the halftime break as well. Great opportunity from Hume City, or few opportunities from Hume City. Also in the Oakleigh Cannons, and that one, free kick being called. Quick ball there from Hewitts. Mark Ellis. Hume trying to find some space here, and they can through Ochieng. Went behind him.
Yeah, he slipped over there. Really good opportunity for Hume City. They're able to get him behind, and Ochieng just losing his footing at that crucial moment. It's like he saw the headlights and wasn't able to convert.
Ball back in for Hume. Ochieng. Long pass to Mark Ellis. He's got Giddy Sweets.
It's really become a game of patience. Both teams are very, very patient when they're sticking to their game plan, and both of them are going to come out and listen to their coaches. I think they're going to stick to whatever their coaches are saying and try to play a game that is very calculated and specific to the job at hand.
Hume City with a chance. Lazaridis. Oakleigh containing with about 4 Hume City players in that instant. Bowler winning the ball. You can hear the crowd as well starting to get into this one. Starting to find their voice. Ball was sweet. Short pass to Harris. Harris with a chance. Almost left side.
Yeah, it's a beautiful turn by Harris. He's able to take it whilst he was turning. So the touch placed in a position where it set him up for the shot. He wasn't able to get that power and that direction behind the ball, but interesting times here for Oakleigh Cannons. There's a lot of pressure gaining on him, especially with this crowd getting behind him. This crowd's like they're clapping. They're trying to support their team, get behind their team, but boy, is it a cold day to clap. Those fingers must be hurting.
Oh, would not be surprised if they start going blue in the latter part of this second half. Long ball there from Honos. Last touch from Ochieng, and the Cannons from broadcast side can bring the ball back in. White versus Tennant. Tennant winning that battle. Again, a long ball there from Weir. Bauer.
It's a beautiful ball there by Hewitt. Just a one touch and just to set it up, and then that ball just in this.
Matthews. Sorry, Adam. Really quickly there from Hume City. Great opportunity from Matthews. Cut it off beautifully. Mark Ellis. Yet Oakleigh can keep their footing in the instant, but Hume can keep possession. Ball was sweet. Lazaridis. Cut off by Tafsan Koglu. A free kick going to the Cannons.
Yeah, the referee just calling it back there. It was a pullback on Zorich, and Oakleigh Cannons just looking to take that pressure off themselves, get that ball forward, and trying to get Hume City on that back foot, as you see there with a cross by Piszkowski. Just trying to get Hume City pinned back and not be as confident on the ball.
It'll be Piszkowski to take the corner kick for Oakleigh. Something you definitely alluded to in the first half too was how good Oakleigh are with their set-piece free kicks and their corners.
Yeah, they're definitely they're always a chance. They're always a chance at any time of the game just to get ahead, get a little nick onto the ball. And considering the winds, they're going to have a bit of trouble getting in that direction.
Chance here for Matthews. Last touch there from Wilson. Great defending there from Hume City, and it could have been 1-0 Oakleigh.
Yeah, like I was saying, they're just going to be consistent opportunities, and we saw there was a second effort there, and that second effort got an opportunity. So we're going to see more of that from Oakleigh. That's what they like doing, and that's the type of football they get the most out of. They prosper the most from.
Markellis passes out wide to Ocheng. Go for a bit of a run. Go through well, goes to Harris. Tommy Harris. Short ball in. Cannons again. Silky using their speed a little bit as guest.
Well, it was a close one there. We saw Guest, and he started getting a little bit of speed. He started getting to his stride, but he wasn't able to control that ball. It was very lucky there for Hume City because their goalkeeper was off their line, and we see Joe Guest. He loves taking those shots from far. He might have saw those headlines in the paper tomorrow, and just forgot the ball really.
Didn't mind the quick 1-2 between White and Guest there. Balls with Hewitt. Goes wide out to Delich. Oh, he kept that ball in beautifully. And Hewitt here on the back end of this one. Theo Markellis going to go for long range over the crossbar.
Yeah, he didn't look confident on that left foot. He started out on his right and then put it on there, but there was power behind the shot, but the direction and was it going to trouble the goalkeeper? Honus, I didn't think it was an effort that wanted any interest from Honus.
Honus falling over there as he kicked it. Be a little bit dewy out on the pitch as well tonight. Bit of love between Fashini and Lazaridis there.
Yeah, there's a bit of afters, and then there was the handout as to say, I get it, you're passionate, it's the cup fever.
Lazaridis had possession of the ball and couldn't do so, and Fashini can get it away, can't. Ball sticks with Delich. Good shot off there from Marco Delich. Great save there from Johnny Honos.
It's so hard to generate power when you're, especially on that side, you're kicking straight into the wind. And we saw on that occasion that it was a really well struck shot, but the wind just, it slowed it down. It really killed the shot.
Zorich coming off of Miller over to Pavlu. Pavlu can keep his foot in. Good second effort there from Pavlu. He finds Matthews. Back to Pavlu. Matthews. White was there in the instant. Good stuff there from Hume City to keep the ball in, and Zorich being a little bit adventurous there.
Wow, very dangerous play to keep that ball in. I'm not sure who it was that kept it in, but to kick it back straight into the wind and at the top of your box, that's not where Hume City want that football to go.
I think it was Ben Ballard who actually kept that ball in too, Dim.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous play there, and they're lucky not to concede.
Wind's picked up a little bit here at ABD Stadium. So we had a long ball from Weir. Pavlu got on the header of that. Zoric back to Pavlu. And again, the counter attack here through Oakleigh. Guest, Zoric. Trying to find Pachowski in that last instance, couldn't do so. Matthews, unfortunately, couldn't keep the ball in, and linesman was right on top of it.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting from the goal kicks, because when they're kicking it out, it's not landing where they want the ball to do. And we saw Pavlu had a free header there, and as Oakleigh were able to break forward from winning the ball back in their half, they were able to go out and start a counter attack and provide some for opportunities and scary moments for Hume City.
You can hear the voices of the Hume City fans.
I'm surprised the Hume City defence isn't dropping back a little bit more, especially with the ball and where the ball's going to land. If it comes straight back there, they could be in a bit of trouble.
See if you're right there. Last touch there from Tennant. Green. And Mark Ellis finds Sweet on the space, on the wing. And Sweet can take his time here. Found Harris. Unfortunately, could not find Mark Ellis in that last little instance. And Oakleigh again with the counter attack. To space, good stuff there from Zoric, and a little bit too much on that one to Joe Guest, and didn't trouble Weir in the instant.
Yeah, it's kind of like Oakleigh Cannons have chosen to do Hume City's tactic. The way Hume City's been playing to play on the counter attack and win that ball back, Oakleigh seem to doing the exact same thing and kind of relying on Hume City to come down and try and break them down, which is a complete switch of tactics here by Chris Taylor.
Sweet. Finding Markellis. Hewitt in midfield to Bauer. He's going to head back to Tennant. And Oakleigh to pick up the throw in.
I'll tell you one thing, Michael, I would not want Harry White to come running after me and did he clean up Tennant there. Tennant was actually really lucky to get a foot on that ball and try and kick it further down the field.
He's got good speed on him too, does Harry White, and so is this guy Joe Guest. Wilson was easy enough to get that last touch there. Ball of Lazaridis.
Yeah, Matthews was really smart there. He looked to put a challenge in, but it was a fake. And Lazaridis went to deal with the challenge, but there was nothing there, and he kicked the ball out. Quite intelligent play there by Matthews.
He's been fantastic tonight for the Cannons, as Tommy Matthews. Led from the back. Pushed up. Ball in there from Green. Zoric couldn't get on the end of that one. Here's a chance for Oakleigh, for Sheeny. That ball's gone up. And he's going to stick with the Cannons for the short time. And hand it back over now to the Cannons. I mean to Hume City, I should say. Off to Mark Ellis. Finds Delich into space. Good challenge there from Blake Oven.
As Hume City won the ball back, you see they're so intent on getting that counter attack. 5 of them started running forward. They wanted to get forward as quick as they can and get that goal. They're trying to play to their strengths. They're trying to build that counter attack, and they want Oakleigh to play football against them just so they can counter attack against them.
Cannons can get a dodge. Long ball there from Matthews. It's Matty Green. Back to Matthews. Cannons again looking to reset. Fashini. To White. Here's Pavlu. To Pashkowski. To Govan. And you're right about patience there. Cannon's been very patient. Guest, White, here's a chance now for the Cannons. Can White get that last touch? He can't. He'll keep possession for the ball shortly, but Tennant strips him of the ball, and great challenge there from Hayden Tennant. And Hume have won the ball back.
Yeah, we see Oakleigh just trying to create a couple more opportunities. They're trying to play a little bit more than the first half and try to pin Hume City back. It is going to be hard because Hume City are really, really dangerous on that counter-attack, but they aren't taking any chances. We saw from the goalkeeper that ball was going long. As soon as he got it, they're not going to play out in any chance that Hume City can get the ball.
Ball will be thrown back in by Gideon Sweet. Had a good first half, did Sweet. Pavlu. Over now to Guest. Bit of space is for Sheeny. Can he get through Oshiang? He can. And Ochiang fouls for Sheeny and a free kick for the Cannons, and they can set up here.
Wow, this could be dangerous here, especially with that wind. It would just take a slight hit with it going on target, and that ball would fly into the back of the net. It's going to be interesting to see who takes it. I don't think this is going to be a cross. I think it's going to be a direct hit. But the question is he going to be able to keep that ball down?
Would you trust Harry White in this instance to hit this?
Would I trust him?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not the coach.
White does go for... Oh, very close there. You're right though, Adam. He did try to go for goal and unfortunately couldn't keep the ball down in the end.
Yeah, it'd be very difficult if he was actually trying to cross the ball in, because it'd be so hard to judge, especially with the chip. When he's going for that shot, he can let loose a little bit, but he shouldn't be pulling back and trying to lean back as he hits the ball. He should try to stay over it and try to keep that ball as much down as possible. As much down. I don't think that's a real word. As much down, as further down as possible.
I'll pay that one. Long ball there by Weir. It's been mostly Oakleigh who's been attacking in this half so far. Similar to Hume. And again, the left side of the pitch is going to be the one in particular we're going to be watching out for most of all, with where the wind's going. Oakleigh being a little bit patient. Hume calling for a handball there on Pavlu, but they're going to get a free kick anyway. Quick one touch there from Hewitt to Ochiang, back to Hewitt. He's going to try and cross that ball in. Again, a sea of blue inside the 18-yard box. Ochiang couldn't find Lazaridis in space. Ball stuck with the Cannons. Good balance there from White, and White versus Tennant, and Weir's going to have one touch there beautifully. Over to Wilson to Hewitt. Patience is key in this game at the moment between both sides.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really hard for Hume City to try and play those high balls in that are going and in those number 9 positions, because Tavshan Jaola and Blair are so strong in the air, and they're able to win.
Chance here now for Hume, and whistle's been called.
Yeah, like I was saying, they're so strong in the air, and those balls that are coming across, and Hume City don't really have that out and out number 9 to get on the end of those balls, so they have to find a different route to pressure and try to force Oakleigh Cannons to make mistakes at the back and get that goal.
Good long ball there from Honos. Zoric keeping his feet there beautifully. Pachkowski back over to Zoric. And again, they're close, Oakleigh. And you feel like they're getting closer to getting that first goal. It's going to be a corner kick from Ryan Pachkowski.
Yeah, it's becoming very end-to-end. We haven't seen many shots here, but it is getting down both ends, and both teams are getting closer and closer.
It's just a matter of seeing which team blinks first. Pachkowski. Great long ball there inside the box, and Ocheng can mop up for Hume. Go for a bit of a run.
That was a solid challenge there by Matthew Green, just to stop that counter-attack and get that foot in front of Ochieng.
Could be a good chance here now. Going Zoric. Couldn't find Guess on the end of it.
It was a great little flick on there by Harry White. He was able to read the flight of the ball and then just get that flick on to Zoric, but just that final product's been lacking in this match. It's been the tail of the tape at the moment.
Bella over to Ochieng. Can he keep his feet in this time? He'll win a free kick though. Still 0-0 in this one between Hume and Oakleigh. Hopefully you're enjoying this midweek fixture as Reedies. Great challenge there from Govan. Hewitt. Good stuff there from Hume City, keeping possession of the ball. Ball's gone far out wide now to Swedes. Here's a chance for Harris. And he goes left side of the byline.
Harris with that great run there. He was in between the centre back and the right back. A perfect place to be, especially if you want to cause havoc between the two. Both defenders didn't know which one to mark him, and he was able to get a little bit of space. He was still sandwiched in the end, but he got that head on the end of it. Unfortunately, wasn't on target.
He's had a fantastic game, and has Thomas Harris, and he's going to come off now in light for Danny Dixon, who's going to come on.
Yeah, it looks like Hume City are going for that, just that solid roll here. Get another attack on, get some fresh legs, and try to get that goal here at home.
Mainly plays as a centre-back, Danny Dixon, but he's going to try and hone his craft. He's honed his craft a little bit over the last few weeks up forward as Danny Dixon, so looks like that's where Nick Hegarty's going with this again tonight. But Harris has had some fantastic minutes and comes off. Ball now with back to Hume City. Quick foul there. Bit of war words between Pachkowski and Benny Bowler.
Yeah, you can just see from that challenge, it was a little bit of a late challenge, but Benny Bowler just frustrated in that instance. And I would understand with the foul, it wasn't a good foul, but that type of reaction just shows how Hume City is feeling at the moment. What they're doing is not really working, and they have to switch things up and try and get a result here.
Cheng to bring the ball back in from the throw in. A chance now for Hume City. It's Delich. And again, Hume City won the throw in.
As this match gets later and later into it, we're going to see who wants it more, who's hungrier for that win, and time will tell what will happen.
Ball being played back through Hewitt. Wilson. And to the other side now is Sweet. Over to Mark Kellis. Oakleigh still have two experienced players on the bench, Wade Decker and Milos Luic.
Yeah, it kind of feels like Oakleigh are playing for that extra time. They've put their really good attackers on the bench, and they're looking to bring on those fresh legs. I would assume later on and into extra time.
Well, don't speak too soon, Adem, because I can see Demanche is warming up on the sideline. So Demanche looks like he's about to come on for his first minutes of this game. And it'll be Pachiowski is going to come off for Marcus Demanche.
With a fine game. I'm sure Chris Taylor would be happy with his work, and this remaining 0-0 this late into the game is a win here for Oakleigh Gunners, especially at ABD Stadium.
White versus Wilson. Oakleigh wins that one. Good thing about Demanche too, he brings a lot of speed to the Cannons lineup too, and it's good he's come on at this crucial time as well. Another chance there for the Cannons.
Yeah, it was a close one. They just left it. Most of the players just left it, and it looked like it was curling into the back post. It wasn't able to do so, but both teams just watching that ball as it flew past.
Oakleigh with one more substitution left in their arsenal, and Hume City have still got two left. Sweet. Tried to go for Dixon, couldn't do so. Ball now at Delich. To Bauer. They're going to start to press here as Hume City. Chang. Back to Bauer. Got through Pavlu. Tried to shake him off, couldn't do so, and Fashini. Had the ball cut off, was guessed.
Yeah, Oakleigh must have worked on this during the week. They are so strong here at the back and very, very structured. They've got their players running at the right times, going out and closing the ball, specific players, and they're very hard to break down here.
Delich with a long-range shot into the away arms of Johnny Honos. The question now is, can the Cannons go on the counter-attack? Can they keep that possession they can through the Banshee? Quick 1-2 between him and Fashini. Cannon's only having one sub left. It's a matter of whether Chris Taylor's going to use it as a tactical sub, depending if they go more than 90 minutes tonight.
Yeah, I would assume his game plan that would show that he does win this in normal time.
Here's a chance now, opportunity now for Lazaridis! And again, couldn't keep the ball down because it's gone over the crossbar.
Hume City are just so dangerous when they get into those positions, and Lazaridis with a beautiful run there, beating that offside trap that they were playing and getting in a good area. The final product, it's been the tail of the night tonight. That final product just wasn't there, and he wasn't able to keep that ball down. He wasn't that far out. He just had to place it, put it aside of the keeper, but he's gone for the power option, and it's gone over the top. Great opportunity that they've missed.
He had a bit more space as well to play around with and rushed it on the end. Dixon trying to go for a through ball. Here's another chance now for Lazaridis. Great save there from Honos.
Lazaridis with that shot there. I think he's hurt himself, but you guys may not have seen from the coverage, but he got a little shot on. He fended off Tavshanja Orla, and what a save there by Honos. Just to be able to save that shot. He couldn't even see it because it was underneath Tavshanja Orla, and Lazaridis with a shot there. Great save. It's starting to get really, really exciting here now.
Marcellus with the corner kick. Good chance now for Hume City. Squares it in. Dixon. Great stop there from Pavlu. Great defending there, and ricochets off him.
Yeah, it was just flicked out from the corner kick. He hit the first man and then flicked out. No one was really able to get on the end of it, and it's fizzled out for a throw in.
Sweet. Ball sticking with Hume City.
Well, Zorich just clipped at the heels there.
Free kick to Hume City. Quickly taken. With Wilson. He finds Lazaridis in a bit of space there. It's a matter of a foot race between him and Matthews. Unfortunately, couldn't keep the last touch there from Lazaridis. He couldn't keep the ball in.
Yeah, you know when you're trying to control the ball with your right foot and then your left foot touches the ball? Just by accident, and that's what happened to Lazaridis.
Bit unlucky there from Lazaridis.
But Hume City really turning it on in these last couple of minutes. The crowd's starting to get behind them, and they're really going for this, really trying to show the home crowd a show here.
Lazaridis been very dominant in the last 2 or so minutes. 2 intriguing shots, to say the least. It's unfortunate hasn't found the back of the net yet for Hume City. Temperature beginning to drop a little bit here at ABD Stadium.
Yeah, it's -5 right now.
Don't say that.
Starting to freeze.
Should have worn my thermal socks, unfortunately left them at home. Ball with Bauer. Couldn't find Okchieng. And again, it seems the Cannons are going to be a little bit patient when they come to an attack here. See how they can square this one up. Free kick going Hume's way.
Yeah, Harry White, he you know, when he starts running at you, I don't know if he couldn't stop himself in enough time then, or he just wanted to clean up Mark Okchieng, but boy did he feel it. It's like a train.
Coming at you. Cut off there from Green. Going for speed there, Zorich. Had a bit of a howler to the head and That ball went out on the sideline and has now been picked up again from Hume City. And here's the chance on the counter attack now for Hume City. Cut up by Fashini. Again, their next plan of attack. They'll reset before they do that. Wilson. Dixon was cut off there from Green. Wilson's going to wolf that closer to Oshiang.
It's a good ball.
That was a great ball there. Oshiang's just got to get through Fashini. Great challenge, great tackle there from Fashini. I didn't think there was really nothing in that one. But a corner kick for Hume City.
There's a bit of movement here by Hume City, and we see the right back Mark Oshiang just push further up the field. He's playing the offside trap with the Oakleigh defence, and he was able to get in the box on the ball, but unable to convert.
Here's Mark Ellis. Good ball in. Ball headed back to Mark Ellis. Go again. That was Lazaridis on the back end of that header. Third time's the charm potentially, and they're going to win another corner here, Hume City.
Hume City really putting on the pressure, but credit to Tavshanjala. He's just so strong in the air. Anyone that tries to contest for that ball is just going to be pushed out of the way. He's able to push his opponents and get a header onto that ball and potentially rescue his side.
Take 3 for Mark Ellis. That ball's going opposite side. Stuck with Tennant to Dixon. To Sweet. Hume City now looking a little bit more composed. Not in that instance there from Oshiang. Bit of end-to-end stuff, and Zorich goes down. The Oakleigh bench screaming for a foul. And the referee says there was really nothing in that one. Play on, he says. Oshiang. Quick pass off to Lazaridis. Very lively in the second half as Lazaridis has. Dixon. Taken down. Hume screaming for a penalty. Referee waving that off as well.
Yeah, as Dixon went for that header, it looked like he was cleaned up there. Bit of head-to-head. The referee says nothing doing.
Referee this time blowing his whistle and giving a free kick to Hume City.
Yeah, there's a couple of late challenges that are happening. Both teams are getting a little bit frustrated and nothing's really popping for both of them. So we're seeing two teams getting hungrier and hungrier, especially getting later in this half. Let's see who wants it more.
Hewitt's going to try and find hopefully a header in this instance from this set piece. Good ball in there from Hewitt. Wilson couldn't keep his foot in there, and Pavlu, but Wilson using his speed a little bit. Great endeavour there from Paul Wilson, and was able to clean it up there from Pavlu.
Again, Hume City just trying to go for that headed option, crossing the ball in, looking for that header, but it's just so hard to win a header against Matthews, Tavshanjala and Blair. They're both three physical presence that don't usually lose headers. They usually outmuscle their opponents, and they've been doing that on these several occasions.
Great pressure there from Demanche. Saw Oshiang lose possession of the ball. Fashini finds Harry White. Good tap there to Demanche, but Oshiang, again, pressure from Hume City is unparalleled to Oakleigh. It's really a matter of who wants this more.
Yeah, both technical areas are very calm at the moment. They're very composed. No one's really giving away too much. but we'll see what type of changes in tactics and the type of things that both teams will look at to change and try and get a win here.
Chance now for Hume City. Nothing doing on that one. Hegarty doing so well, not using any more substitutions just yet. Hume City still got 2 to play with. Oakleigh got 1. .86 minutes. Chance there for Hume City. Couldn't do so. Still a few more minutes of regular time. Still 0-all. Chance now, Demarche. Brushes off Tennant beautifully. Brushes off Ochieng. Chance now for Oakleigh. They're going to get a corner kick here.
Demarche with a beautiful little trickery there. Couple of step overs. I thought he could have kept going by himself, and he had a bit of space in front of him, but he chose to do the unselfish thing and cross that ball across goal, and it's gone out for a corner kick.
Did well brushing off Ochieng and Tennant there.
But this late, what can Oakleigh do here?
Demarche with the corner kick in. Great keeping there from Weir. Zorich! Again, can't keep the ball down.
Oh wow, just come out to Blair Govan, who went for it, half volley, and wasn't able to keep that ball down.
Hewitt, Pavlu, there's Guest. Can he find Demanchi into space? He can. Just how he can control this ball. He's going to get through Ochieng. Good duel between these two since Demarche's come on field.
Ochieng has had a beautiful game today. Probably best on ground. He's been able to quell whoever's been on that left side for Oakleigh Cannons, and he's also been able to provide an attacking sense for Hume City when going forward. He's really been doing a great job, and good credit to him.
100%. Good long ball there from Weir. And Fashini's won the battle. He's going to throw the ball back in really quickly as well. Last touch was off. I think it was Lazaridis' last touch that was off. Oakleigh win another throw in. Well, Harry White.
Yeah, that was a I don't know if it was a going to the corner post or to the goal. It was kind of in between both of them. He looked like he couldn't make up his mind between shooting or passing to Matthews, who was on that opposite side.
I was going to say he looked a little bit more under pressure there, Harry White, so he just got it away as quickly as possible.
Yeah, with Matthews on as an option, I think that thought came through his head. Maybe I should pass it, maybe I should shoot, and kind of was just between both of them.
Referee telling Weir to hurry up a little bit. Almost elapsed in the 90th minute here. Ball's about to come up a little bit very, very shortly. I think I can see 3 minutes from my eyesight here at Dim. So it looks like we're going to have 3 minutes of added time. And potentially we could be going into extra time here and going the distance. 3 minutes has officially been put up by the fourth official. Intense stuff here now. Delich
just overcooked that touch. He had the right idea, he had the speed, he was trying to get past Matthews, but that touch just, it's so hard to control, especially this late, so much pressure, you're playing at home, it's a cup final. There's so many factors that can go against you. And in that case, he wasn't able to control that ball.
Potentially we might be going into extra time here. Still 0-0. Both teams had great few chances in this second half. Wilson. Last touch there of White. Be sweet to throw the ball back in. To Bauer. Again, a good chance here for Oakleigh. Demanchi. Let's get through Ochang. Can't do so. Great challenge there for Mark Ochang. Kept his footing there, and Demanchi again trying to battle with him. Ochang losing the ball there, so great pressure there from Oakleigh in the end.
Ochang really putting in a shift tonight. He's able to stop the trickery by Demanchi and win the ball back and then run forward and bring his team forward and take the pressure off him.
Could be the last chance here for Hume City before we call Kearns on. And there's an extra ball on the field too. It's not going to face too much about. Now the ball's been ejected over the byline, which is good. And play can continue now with Oakleigh. And again, it was taken there from Hume City through Hewitt. Pressure's turned up a little bit from both sides in this one. Ball sticking with Dixon. Back over to Hewitt. To Bauer. This is Markellis. Back to Dixon, over to Bauer. Say there'll be one more opportunity left, and Hume City will try and take this last opportunity to score here. And they won't be able to do so.
Both teams really haven't opened up, and they're still playing that conservative style of football.
And we're going the distance. We're going to 120 minutes. So, at the end of the second half, it is still 0-0 in this one.
Wow. This tie is really, I think it's really tiring for the players. Both sets of squads are going to be really tested here this late. And we're going to see which one is able to stay strong and stay composed and keep their head in the telling moments. This may go to penalty shootouts.
Potentially could. And Oakleigh, smart enough Chris Taylor was, he probably had a feeling they were going to go the distance a little bit, so they've still got one substitution up their sleeve. Hume City still have two. So it's all about the tactics when it comes to cup games like this in a tournament style where you have to go 120 minutes, not utilising all of your substitutes all at once.
It was really interesting to see that the Hume City technical area had specific energy bars that they were going to give out to their players, and they were able to do that. I don't think Oakleigh is as prepared as what Hume City was, especially coming into this tie and expecting that it was going to extra time. So that may be the difference. It may be those energy stores, maybe the teams looking into the inside of them to really create some opportunities.
So both sides just recovering a little bit, getting a bit hydrated, getting a quick rub down as well, just realising, getting final words from their managers as well, knowing for the fact they've got another half an hour to go, we think.
Michael, how did you enjoy the game?
I thought it wasn't too bad between both sides. I thought Oakleigh had the better of Hume City in that second half. Few good chances though from Lazaridis. He should have at least put one of them away. Demarche's been really good off the bench though for Oakleigh. Him and Chiang, I've just been enjoying watching their dueling over the course of the last 10 to 15 minutes. And it could be the difference maker because both of them can use their speed really well. And they're very pacey as well, both men. So looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in this last 30 minutes or so. What about yourself, Adam?
I've thoroughly enjoyed the duel. It's been a tactical masterclass by both teams being able to quell each other simultaneously. Even though Oakleigh were sitting back during the match and more the first half and waiting for Hume City to play through them, they're also countering that and trying to play some football of their own. So there's been a back and forth tactically, game plan wise, and it's just going to be just as interesting as it goes on to see what both coaches set out to do, how they try to beat the equation that's solved, how they try to solve the equation that's in front of them.
Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to kick off. Another 30 minutes are promised. Potentially we could go to distance with penalty shootouts, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. We're going to focus on the last 30 minutes of extra time first. It's both sides ready to go. You're probably right about Oakleigh Dam. It looks like they were ready to go to distance. Hume City though, it's going to be interesting to see how the players are going to feel as the minutes wear on in this extra time.
Yeah, let's see how the wind affects Hume City now. Now that they know they've got a second chance at the wind, they had it in the first half, and they're going to see how they're going to use it differently. Especially, it's picked up even more as it was in the first half. So, with their style, we're going to see if they're able to create some opportunities.
That's why the beanies come on.
Beanies, gloves, thermal socks. I got some from my car for
Smart.
Michael.
Thank you. So we start this first half of extra time here. Back to the start of proceedings. Oakleigh going to the right of your screen. Hume City going to the left of your screen in this first half of extra time. Matthews, good long ball in. Great header there from Pavlu. And Hume can break away here. They do so. Lazaridis. He turned it on in the second half, he did, Matthew Lazaridis. Zoric. Good challenge there from Sweet. Kept his footing. You're right, Adem. Wind has picked up a little bit from where we are. Bauer. They said it's a matter of if it sort of favours any team in this second half, in this second portion of the game, in this first half of extra time. Demanchi to Zoric, who's going to cross that ball in. A chance there for Oakleigh, and it was Harry White.
So close there, and what a save by Weir. Harry White, with that flick on header, was able to get so much power around it, and that save, saving Hume City here late into this tie.
Positive sign for Oakleigh though, they get the corner, so they get to reset here from the corner kick. You can hear the whistling from the Hume City fans. Probably worked the charm, it did put Zoric off a little bit, because Hume are now away. Good stuff there from Delich. Just kept his footing there for a short time.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a different, how would you say, extra time to what we saw at normal time. Both teams are going to go for it now. That's all they can do. They don't really have a choice. And
it's more attacking this game's going to be in the last 30 minutes of this one. They said you're going to see both teams press a lot more in this second portion of the game, the extra time part.
The penalties, oh, what a...
You're looking forward to the penalties if we get to
I'm
that
looking
stage.
forward to it, but the players, you know, their goosebumps and they're, you know, just coming up to it. Just even thinking about it makes me nervous.
After this game for both sides, Oakleigh get a 72-hour break because they're at home to Kingston City on Friday night. Hume travelling to the Olympic Village to take on Heidelberg United Saturday night.
There's some big games coming up, especially for the league. And this fixture will definitely have a part, this midweek fixture, and it going 120 minutes.
Definitely keep my eyes peeled on both Oakleigh and Kingston just to see how the Cans are feeling after this game, and especially when Hume go up to Heidelberg too. We'll be seeing how their bodies, how they've reacted to, you know, 3 or 4 days of playing a midweek fixture. Ball sticking here with Hume. Lazaridis back to Ochieng. Good chance there. Oh, great stuff from Oakleigh. They can try and get out of there. Off the head of Fashini too. He's been good defensively tonight as Matthew Fashini. Bauer couldn't keep control of the ball then. Zorich did well there. Here's Guest. Guest finds Matthews. He's been working overtime a little bit. Tommy Matthews has. Gets on the back end of that ball.
Yeah, Matthews didn't really have anything on. It's a good break there by Oakleigh Cannons, but he's just hitting it into space, and Weir is very, very attentive to those type of balls and clean that up very easily.
He's pressed a lot more tonight as Thomas Matthews for Oakleigh. Worked a little bit overtime. Ball now with Gideon Sweets. And Hume just going to calm things down a little bit here. Play a bit of patience football. Sweet. But great stuff there from Zorich. Good block there. Hume wins the throw in. This has been called.
It's been called a foul throw.
There you go.
Don't see that often.
No, you don't. So it's in the hands of Matthews for the Oakleigh Cannons. Hume might try and win it back here. Tassenkoglu, last touch there. It'll be a free kick for Oakleigh. It was offside.
Offside has been called on Hume City.
Good header there from Sweets. Oakleigh trying to keep possession. They can't do so at all. Heads back to Hume City and they've got possession. Tennant. Definitely use his speed. To Bauer. Wilson to Sweet. Just quick firing the passes. Hume City.
He's trying to get that ball zigging around, just trying to pull out the little knots in the Oakleigh Cannons defense, but they're still so composed even this late. Those balls that are going across, it's going to be super hard for Hume City to try and play those long balls in, because Blair and Tafshanjal are so aware and physically strong to cut out most of the aerial balls.
Ball staying with midfield now for Hume City. Mark Ellis, Sweet. Hume's got to be a little bit careful here, being a bit wide. Sweet. He's going to lob the ball over now to Ochieng. Unfortunately, a bit too much for Mark Ochieng. And here we go. Bosdugan coming on for Thea Markellis.
It's going to be Umut Bosdugan who's coming on here. He's coming out straight into the attacking zone for Hume City.
Bosdugan coming off for Markellis, who I think's been really good tonight as well, Theo.
Definitely put in a shift that his coach would be happy that he did.
Definitely play his part. See what Umut Bosdugan can do for Hume City in this second half. Both teams now down to one more substitute left.
Yeah, there's a bit of lull in proceedings at the moment. Both teams are happy just to not concede at this moment. No one really going for it, pushing more numbers forward than usual, and they're still trying to play through the likes of Oakleigh here, Hume City.
It's a bit of pedestrian football from both sides at the moment, especially in the middle part of this first half of extra time.
I didn't think I'd ever see that, but Harry White was on the floor from the challenge.
Seem a bit surprised by that. Long ball from Weir. Found the knees of Fashini. Green tried to keep that ball in his grasp, can't do so. Sweet. Is that ball long? And Tafsan Koglu. Last touch then.
Yeah, just a mistake there by Tafshanjul. He wasn't able to get his foot around that ball, and he's kicked it out for a corner, which was pretty unnecessary.
With Mark Atlas off, I was going to say Hewitt will be the corner place. He'll be the corner kick getter for Hume City in this, especially in this extra time.
This late, this would be a dagger in Oakleigh Cannon's heart.
They've worked so hard. Oakleigh have. They've done so well up until this point. Ball sticking with Hume. Bosdugu to Oshiang, and
again we saw Tavshanjul just win that ball, win that header. He's so strong. I keep saying it, but boy, you wouldn't want to get into an aerial challenge with him.
I think Tavshanjul will most likely be a man of the match, post-match in this one. Ball sticking with Dixon. Bosdugan goes down. The card is produced. So the first card to Luke Pavlou.
Yeah, a couple of unnecessary mistakes here from Oakleigh, especially that one because Bosdugan didn't really have anything on, and we saw it as he lost the ball that it did go to another Oakleigh player. So that challenge wasn't necessary, and he's given it away in a good position here for Hume City.
And it's interesting too because it's the first card of the game too, and it's coming extra time. That's one thing both sides will definitely want to keep an eye out too as well, making sure that no one gets sent off in this crucial part of this game. Chance for Hume, set piece here. Be Dixon to take it. Dixon! Good shot there from Danny Dixon, but a great save from John Honos.
Oh, wow. Dixon, what a shot. He was able to hit that ball, and he didn't hit it too high. He was able to dip, and what a save by Honos. Just to get that strength with that arm to push it out and parry it to the side. It does feel like it's coming for Hume City. They're really turning it up here.
It is. As you said, Adam, Dixon hit that ball beautifully, but Honos read that ball very well. Knew exactly where it was going to get placed. See what Hume can do here. Ball goes high. Chance here. Is it in? No, it's not. They're calling a goal. Hume City thought it was a goal, but it's not. And they can quickly reset here.
Honos, what a save. This crowd is going absolutely crazy wanting that goal. But Honos, to be able to save your team twice in a matter of 10 seconds, what a performance he's putting in here, especially this late.
Tanner getting a yellow card for backchatting the official there too.
That had to be so close there. It looked like he saved it, but from this angle, we couldn't really tell.
Well, Hume was screaming that it went over the line, but referee said no, it didn't. And credit to Honos and the defense of Oakleigh, digging very deep in the latter part of this first half of extra time. Again, it's just the good work from Oakleigh's back third.
It's been given a corner here. It's gone out for a corner, and Hume City's taking it quickly.
And it's going to be a quick one here, Hewitt. It's going to go deep into the box there. Didn't think so. Hewitt now can get another opportunity for Hume. And again, Honos working wonders inside the box. He's very hard to stop, is John Honos. He knows how much this FFA Cup means to Oakleigh Cannons. Oh no, chance here for Hume. How did he miss that?
The only time the ball is misjudged by Blair, it's an opportunity.
Dalic it was.
For Dalic, and he had a chance to get this goal, get this win for Hume this late, and wasn't able to do it.
Marko Dalic had a lot more space. Just unfortunately, again, the last touch effort from Hume City could potentially bite them on the rear end. As the first half of extra time comes to conclusion, damn, what do you say?
Oh, it was just so shocking. That moment, we didn't expect it.
Marko Dalic could have put Hume City 1-0 up at the end of the first half of extra time here. And again, this potentially could spell the end of Hume City's campaign in the FFA Cup. They've worked so hard attacking-wise in this first half yet again. But Oakleigh, like they've done all game, they've dug very deep from the back. John Honos has led so well. 2 incredible saves in that latter part of that first half.
Yeah, let's hope it hasn't knocked the stuffing out of Hume City. Just another opportunity. You know, sometimes you play the match and you think sometimes it's not our day. We haven't been able to score. Let's hope that wasn't the shot that broke their hearts. But there's still an opportunity for both teams. This game's not over. It's still 0-0 here in the second part of extra time.
15 minutes to go.
Oh boy.
Strap yourselves in. You could get your wish in the end. We might be going to penalties if nothing comes in this last 15 minutes.
I don't know whose wish that could be, but no one ever wishes for the penalty shootouts.
No. Oh, that's edge on his seat stuff right there, is penalty shootouts. But probably similar to the first part of that extra time, we might see both sides just full on attack in this second half. You're going to have to. Oakleigh kicks off. Here we go. We're in the 106th minute of this one. Hume City 0. Oakleigh Cannons 0. Tennant, great defending there. And he can get out of dodge for the short time. Ball will be brought back in from Matthews. Guest. What can he do here? He's using his speed a little bit. That ball's in. Goes over the crossbar.
Yeah, Zorich unable to keep that ball down. Guess getting on the ball and finding Zorich, but I don't know who it's going to favour more this penalty shootout. Hume City didn't have a couple of players in the team with James Brown and George Howard, and Oakleigh Cannons coming here away. Both teams would look as if they were both going for the the penalty shootout. But this late, wow.
If Chris Taylor knows they're going to penalty shootout, surely you'd probably call on someone like Milos Lujic, who's very synonymous with taking penalty kick, who's synonymous with taking the spot kick taking the kick from the spot as well. It would be ideal for Oakleigh if they do get to penalty shootouts in this one.
Bit of a tongue twister
A
there.
little bit, yeah.
Oh, it happens this late.
Frustration from the Oakleigh Cannons bench here. This means so much. They know how hard their team has worked in this last 107 minutes of this contest. Didn't know if we were going to go the distance, but potentially we might be doing that right there. Ocheng with Demarche again on his tail. Again, just a one-on-one between Demarche and Ocheng. It's just beautiful to see these two go at each other.
Yeah, it's turned into quite the spectacle between them two.
Demarche winning that one. Fashini, and fortunately couldn't get that ball in. And
just a bad touch. Yeah.
great spotted by the linesman. Bauer. They've got to get that ball out of there. And again, it stays right in front of us. Mark Ocheng, the quick throw-in, a long throw-in. Was looking for Delich. He found Lazaridis instead. And Tafson Koglu, again, fantastic stuff from him. He's had a really great match. He's been your favourite for sure, Adam. He is guest over to Marcus Demanshi. And not sure if he was going to go for touch there or if he's going to go for a play, but he decided to go the distance and it goes over to crossbar.
Yeah, just a poor ball, especially with the decision making in that final third. He wasn't really able to get around it or take a shot at the goalkeeper.
Here we go. Hume City about to use their last substitution.
Hume City really slowing things down at the moment and not really taking any chances of playing out from the back.
I think Weir might put this ball into touch. No, he won't. They'll wait just a little bit more before the third and final substitution comes on for Hume City. Pavlu, handball accidental, says the referee, so he's waved it off. And Hewitt's ball was with Bala and got stripped there. Oh, beautiful stuff there from Zoric. Silky, smooth skills there from Goran Zoric. Finds Guest, back to Zoric. Back over to Guest. And they'll lose the ball there, but the referee's called the whistle and it's a free kick. It's going to go to Oakleigh.
This is an interesting one there because Guest looked like he lost his footing, and then as he lost his footing, as he fell, there was a hand there by a Hume City player, and the referee called a late one.
Kamizi comes on, sorry about that, Adam, but Kamizi's coming on for Lazaridis. We were told to watch out for Kamizi and his interesting hairstyle. Not too sure about the style of hair there. Kamizi with the very blonde and black looking dreadlocks. And that is a long ball, very long ball.
6 points.
In another sport, it would be 6 points. And Joe Guest had no idea where he was going to place that ball, and the Hume City fans are letting him know about it with the Bronx cheers in the stands. Not sure if the wind played a part in that one, but definitely wasn't something. It wasn't what Joe Guest was anticipating when he decided to take that free kick. So Hume's used all their substitutions. Chris Taylor still in on his third and final at the moment. We're not sure who's going to come on. Great challenge there from Oakleigh. Dixon. Good touch there. Over to Bauer. Benny Bauer keeping his feet there. Tried to find Dixon, couldn't do so. Great stuff there from Govan. Demanchi. Oh, he's going to use his speed here. The pace of Marcus Demanchi. But a great challenge there from Stephen Hewitt.
Yeah, a bit of inside-outside work there for Demanchi, and then on his bike going down that wing, just trying to provide his team with that attacking source, that attacking option.
And definitely the right challenge from Stephen Hewitt there.
Yeah, great challenge there by Hewitt.
Fashini will get the ball back. Over to Pavlu. Keep his footing fantastically there. Over to Fashini. That ball went into the box. Matthews. Here's a chance now for Oakleigh in a short time. But cut off there again from Hume. Hume putting the extra man back there. Blake Govan just passed it back to his keeper and John Honos. Still 0-all. Still got about 7 minutes left of this second half of extra time. Neither team blinking yet. Dixon. Probably wasn't the ball he was anticipating. Ocheng to Kamisi. He goes down.
It's a big challenge there by Blair. Really getting into Kamisi early. This time on the field.
Dugan tried to find Ocheng, couldn't do so. Ball stays with Fashini. But great attack there from Danny Dixon. Got the counter attack.
Both teams just giving the ball away rather cheapishly. Must be down to their energy levels at the moment. It's been a really long game and a lot of energy has been outputted in this match.
Well, it's very tedious having to play 120 minutes. I definitely don't envy the men out there on the pitch tonight. Again, another chance going back in here for the Cannons in Hume City. They can't waste possession here. Can they take their time in this instance? They might do so. Chance here for Dixon. Dixon! 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 Can he get it? No, he can't. Great save there. Again from John Honos. And Danny Dixon almost got the first goal and potentially the winner here.
Honos! Wow! The ability to get down and save that ball this late into the match. He is one of the best players in the NPL at the moment, and this FFA Cup fixture has proved that, saving his side this late into the game.
White got copped a little bit in the face there. Hopefully he doesn't have a blood nose. Kamisi, he keeps his footing there, but can't get past Matthews. And I think Dixon, the problem for Dixon is that he just did not have enough power on that shot there. But again, Hume City had a lot of space there, and Danny Dixon in particular had a lot of space there. What else can you say though? Sweet.
It's been urged on by the Hume City faithfuls here.
Bauer.
Tough Shanjul, that head must be hard as a rock.
Probably knock over a brick wall with how hard it is. Oakleigh again could square this ball out. Ocheng goes down. I think referee's called advantage. Yes, he has. So Hume can play with this ball here and see what they can do on the advantage. Ocheng, he'll go down. That was a clear challenge, that one. Referee keeping the whistle in his pocket. And now it's a chance for Oakleigh. They've seen what Hume can do in the last sort of 2 minutes of this extra time. So now what can Oakleigh do in the attack here? Guest, Pavlu. To Matthews. Matthews still going. White wasn't in the best position to get that ball. And again, the ball, and looks like Cheng has gone to ground, so he's going to get a quick look at here. 116 minutes gone in this one. 4 minutes to go.
Plus extra time in extra time.
Well, this will eat up a little bit here. Mark Cheng getting attended to a little bit from the physio.
We're trying to move around here, but there's a scaffolding, so we don't want to move too much and rock that camera up top.
Knees are a little bit sore at the moment from staying around for almost 2 hours.
All right, stop complaining. I'm sure there's a beautiful warm Turkish tea waiting for you inside.
Oh, 100%. I cannot wait to dig in after the game, that's for sure. Also looking forward to getting into a warm car as well and cranking the heat on as well as much as I can. So we digress back here. We've hit 117 minutes to 3 minutes to go of normal time and extra time, and then potentially the extra minute or two might help with the Ochieng stop there. Fashini couldn't get over to White. Bosdugan was too high there for him. Demanchi, here we go. Good chance here now. White. Quick one back to Pavlu. They're under a little bit of pressure here. Beautiful stuff there from Kamisi. And again, Hume City are going to have to square this ball out of here. They can through Kamisi. And they're away. They're on the attack here. Again, Tazakoglu, bit too fast, bit too better for Delic.
It's really ramped up here, hey?
It has.
I think both sides knowing that there's only a couple minutes left is really pushing them both to really want that goal.
For official checking his watch as well. We're doing the same as well because there won't be, that's not that much time left. So potentially we're going to penalties here tonight here at ABD Stadium. Kamisi, unless Hume can get something done through here. Can they? Chance of Bosdugan. Bit too much on the ball there from Danny Dixon. And Honos saves the day yet again. The match goes to ground.
Yeah, it was unwarranted challenge there by Dixon, who was just, I think, just put his foot in a little bit too long. He did get the ball as the technical area from Hume City lets the referee know, but he did go through the man too, which constitutes for a foul.
Quick one from Govan. Zoric. He'll keep possession. He'll keep his footing. Well done there from Zoric. Don't want to run a cheap free in this latter part of the second half. Hume City play goes down. And it's a free kick.
Yeah, definitely a professional foul there by Matthews. I'm surprised he didn't go into the book. Knew what he was doing and wanted to just stop that Hume City attack, especially this late.
And we're going the distance. We're going to penalties here at ABD Stadium. It's still 0-0 between Hume City and Oakleigh Cannons.
Oh boy, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm plugged in now, so it's alright.
And it looks like something's been shot up.
Oh,
maybe,
beautiful.
Maybe a couple of fireworks.
Fireworks and flares.
Nah, I don't think it's a flare.
That's fireworks.
A couple of fireworks are going off from someone outside the stadium, it looks. But wow, I don't know. Oh, this is too much. I've never done a penalty shootout.
Neither.
Which end are they going to go?
To be fair, I've never called extra time until now. I've never called penalties until now. So I think we're both in the same boat here, damn. But it's good though. It's really good. Oh boy, let us know in the comment section below who you think has got the edge now in the penalty shootouts. Is it Oakleigh or is it Hume? Grandstand finish here at ABD Stadium. The first of 4 games over 2 weeks in the FFA Cup.
Who's going to keep their cool? Well, maybe it's freezing, but who is going to keep their cool?
Who's going to be the first Victorian team through to the round of 32?
I would assume Hume City have the advantage, especially being at home, having all these fans. I would assume that they're all going to stand behind the goal and try to support their club from behind the goal. It just depends on which goal that's going to be selected. I think we're going to find out here with the referee getting the captains, Matthews and Weir. It's been 3 coin tosses today. 3 coin tosses.
Just seeing who's going to kick first.
We're choosing a side.
So I think...
Oh, another coin toss.
Yep.
What type of coin you reckon they're using?
It's a very good question, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I would say 2018 style strain, maybe 20-cent coin, potentially 10-cent coin.
Maybe. As you guys can probably see from the telecast, all the fans are going behind that goal.
They are. And it's going to be to the left side of us too, the left side of the broadcast.
It's going to be such an interesting viewership from people at home, because you can see the trees in the background just shaking, and all the fans come up from their warm sections inside the boxes.
Oh boy. Both keepers being quickly briefed by the official. I think it's Oakleigh who's going to take the first kick, and it'll be Thomas Matthews to take the first penalty in this shootout. We are getting into the spots. Hono's going to rest on the right-hand side of the post just for the time being. But here we go. Matthews with the first kick of the penalty shootout.
We are tapping that bar, just trying to put his opponent off.
Great mind games from Weir. First one. It's safe!
Oh, it's saved!
Oh, safe there for Michael Weir, and Thomas Matthews cannot believe it.
These fans are going absolutely crazy behind this goal, and in the stands, what a save here by Weir.
And it's a big moment of this game. Is Thomas Matthews missing the first penalty shootout for the Cannons?
These goalkeepers today, boy, have they put in a shift.
Stephen Hewitt to take Hume City's first penalty kick. Honos, he's been solid. They need him to dig deep now in the penalty shootout. Hewitt gets it. Hume City off the board.
Yeah, Honos choosing the right way, and much to the delight of these Hume City fans, Hewitt was able to hit it with enough power and precision to get that ball straight into the back of the net. But it is the pressure on Pavlu.
So Hume City taking a 1-0 lead in the penalty shootout, and as Adam said just then, Luke Pavlu will be taking this kick here for Oakleigh. Quick, oh! He's missed it!
It's saved again!
He saved it! Michael Weir is having probably his best patch of form.
This man cannot be stopped, ladies and gentlemen.
Advantage Hume.
Oh, the pressure. The pressure, who's it going to be?
Danny Dixon to take the kick here for Hume City.
Surely, if this one goes in, it's going to be 2-0.
Honos needs to save this one for Oakleigh. Dixon gets it! 2-0 Hume City in the penalty shootouts.
Advantage, Hume City.
This could be the shortest penalty shootout, actually. Harry White needs to get this to keep Oakleigh Cannons in it. If Michael Weir saves this, then Hume City is the first team through in the Victorian part of the round of 32. White gets it.
Calm and composed, clinical, able to just slot that ball in. I think he waited for the goalkeeper to make a little bit of a move there, and he placed it in a spot where he wasn't.
2-1 advantage still at Hume City. Benny Bowler take the kick from the spot here. Must save stuff from Johnny Honos.
Oh!
He had a touch on it, but Benny Bowler.
So close there from Honos. He got a little touch on it, but he wasn't able to push it out. Bowler with the exceptional shot there. But the pressure, Joey Guest. If there was a man who could handle the pressure, this would be it.
And you saw Honos too with a bit of frustration. He knew he had a hand to that ball. Now it's on Joey Guest to keep Oakleigh in it. He does.
Silencing this Hume City crowd.
3-2. Advantage to the home side.
I think this is for the win.
I think it is too. Who else but Marco Delich?
A chance
Fourth in line.
to score for his club here.
Delich.
Oh,
saved! Honos saves it! And this could be the turning point of this penalty shootout.
Demanchi,
Oh boy.
the pressure, the penalty shootout. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're on the edge of our seats. The whole stadium is.
Marcus Demanchi needs to score this
He can't miss this.
to tie things up.
He won't be tying things up.
I won't. He'll need to keep this.
Oh,
And that's it! Hume City are through! Hume City are the first team through to the round of 32 in the NPL Victoria League.
Weyer with a save. My God, has this turned this crowd absolutely insane? Demanchi can't believe it. He's sitting here. It's heartbreak for Oakleigh Cannons.
And look at him go now over to the crowd in the corner.
There's a flare going off. They're all celebrating with their fans. Incredible scenes here at ABD Stadium.
You got to feel for Oakleigh. They worked so hard the last 2 hours. They've been solid. And their hard work has come undone in the penalty shootout to them.
It's heartbreak for Oakleigh. They work so hard, like as you said, and to come here and put in such a performance and then have it just ripped out of you by the genius and the strength by Weyer. He saved this Hume City side and he's the reason why they're through to the next round. 3 saves in 1 penalty shootout. He only let 2 in. Shows the class of Weyer. Top performance.
And so Hume City are the first team through to the FFA Cup round of 32 from the Victorian portion, the Victorian side. And now they're going to wait with bated breath because they'll find out next week who they'll be facing in the Doherty Cup semi-final, whether it's the Altona Magic or the Moreland Zebras. What a game this has been. Great win for Hume City. It took them the distance. It took them all the way to penalty shootouts. Quickly, Dan, before we sign off for tonight, your man of the match, who stood out for you tonight?
Has to be Weyer. Has to be Weyer. With those 3 saves, we cannot go past that. With the clean sheet, 3 saves, keeping his side still in this cup. Wow.
And who's won the battle of the sidelines of the coaches between Nick Hegarty and Chris Taylor tonight? Who do you think won the battle of the sidelines?
Well, it's Hegarty for sure. He's able to motivate his team to stay in there, to stay focused even this late in the tie.
Full time here at ABD Stadium. Hume City through 1-0. Stay with us because tomorrow night you'll see the Melbourne derby between the Melbourne Knights and South Melbourne from Knight Stadium tomorrow night as part of the FFA Cup. And then next week, St Albans and Bulleen from the Venato Club and Altona versus the Moreland Zebras from Paisley Park. But until then, Adem, thank you so much for your coverage today.
Thank you so much.
From Adem, I've got your last one.
Ulatash.
Ulatash. I'll get it eventually. From Adem to Ulatash and all the great people behind the scenes from Sportscast, I'm Michael Thompson signing off. Hume City through to the round of 32 of the FFA Cup. Good night from ABD Stadium.